Hello and welcome back to American Preparedness. Today we are going to unbox a couple of items and test them out for the first time. This is the Mask HD Dead Air Silencer and the Ruger 1022 or Mark IV. What do they actually call that thing? Yeah, Mark IV. So we're just going to go ahead and open this up, and I'm not running fancy today with any kind of camera setup, so I have to do this one-handed and get creative and use my legs, so I do apologize. And here is what it looks like when you open it. You got your sticker to put on your car so you can mark yourself. Got some sort of barcode deal here and a pretty sweet little sticker. And then here is the setup. I mean, there's not much to it, it's a can, right? So here's what it looks like up close. You can see right there, it's got the little logo, Mask HD. There's the threaded end, the business end. So pretty nice looking, right? So, and you are going to get to watch me try it for the first time. So we also have here, this is kind of a true unboxing here. So we have the Ruger Mark IV, and I'm not going to put this in between my legs, but pretty sweet. Very, very nice looking. So this isn't my first Mark IV. I have the kind of standard Mark IV that's just the regular kind of deal, but I got this one because it has the ability to mount an optic. It's got these kind of upgraded sights compared to the other ones, and of course the ability to mount a can. So these typically come with what is that, 10 rounders, I think. It's been a while since I've shot one of these. So we'll very carefully take off threaded cap. I don't know why I'm doing it carefully, but some sort of baby bird or something over there screaming. Go ahead, mount can. Now, some people are of the opinion that you should put some certain forms of grease or anti-seize on there. That's probably a pretty good idea, but we're only going to throw a couple of rounds downrange today just to test it out. There we go. Looks pretty sweet, huh? Definitely a lot more appealing with the can, in my opinion, these little Ruger Mark IVs. So let's get loaded up and see how it goes. So I really wanted to try this with my sniper rounds and my subsonics, but I forgot to bring them. So I did go ahead and pick up some of this quiet segmented HP 22 LR at 710 feet per second at 40 grain with that kind of segmented design there. That's going to be kind of interesting. I haven't shot any of these before. So we'll see how that runs, and then I have some other stuff back there too that we'll try out. I don't really see anything. Nothing stands out being different, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've loaded one of these 1022 magazines. Let's try it out. So that was so quiet, I didn't even know it was shooting. I had to look for the hole. So you might have noticed that this particular bullet is not, it's failing to feed the next round. So I had to manually cycle every single round. So, essentially making this not semi-auto in configuration, but that was stupid quiet. Now I'm going to try this Winchester Super X PowerPoint. Now, coming in at 1280 feet per second versus 710 feet per second, I'm willing to bet we're going to have a little bit more volume with these. So we're going to try that first, and then we're going to try shooting this again without the can and see if it will cycle and how much more volume is, how much louder it is. But first, let's try the Winchester and see how it goes. Okay, now this is with the Winchester. You probably can't see me because of how dark it is out there, but you can hear it. Put my ears on just in case. A little bit more volume. It's still pretty quiet. And it's cycling. Much better. Okay, now we're going to try it, the CCI segmented quiet without the can. Still won't cycle. So obviously a major difference between the can and no can. These are pretty darn quiet with the can, but they will not cycle the action and feed. So we're gonna go ahead and put these back on as well as the can, get some more footage of this just so you can have further evidence of how quiet it is. And then I think we'll be done. So overall, excellent. I don't like that the CCI will not feed. I do not enjoy that, but we'll bring it back with other forms of CCI ammunition, other forms of ammunition, and try it out. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and give the Mask HD and the Ruger Mark IV 10-22-45 and overall initial impressions a thumbs up. So just remember to stay prepared, because the more Americans that are prepared, the more there's a future for Americans. So I can't really take full credit for this idea. I always wanted a silenced 22 pistol, and I was just looking for an option. And I was actually got the idea from a YouTube channel that I watch called Guns Coast to Coast. So I'm going to go ahead and give proper credit where credit's due. Also, Colin Noir did a video about the very same setup too, although I don't necessarily think it was the Mask, but I did want to mention those two people.